Hello, everybody. I've just got done with seeing my nurse and having her put my new needle in. So that's good. And then also did blood draw, which is cool. And then she'll take that over and get the blood panel results. Geez, my hair, it's pretty puffy. Pretty puffy today. Pretty humid. But I gotta get a haircut, get this thing chopped off. Bummed out today as usual. Trying not to be as usual, but bummed out. I don't know, just finding out that Drew just told me everything, like with no filter. He never did. We were together back in our early 20s, so I was in my early 20s. He was 56, so he was 3 years older than me. So I was like, when I was 22, he was 25. So and that's basically when we met, so 20s. But I never met anybody like him before, and he never met anybody like me before, and we were like basically from the same tribe of thinking, I guess, and knowledge and wisdom about cultures and spiritualities and different cultures and traditions and around the world, and so, and we were also both artists, and we loved music, Dead Can Dance. We listened to a ton of Dead Can Dance and Cocteau Twins, and that was always playing in the background, Cocteau Twins or Dead Can Dance. All right, Cindy's done with her appointment, so she's gonna call in a few. Let me text her on this so I don't have to interrupt my video. So he was an artist, I was an artist, so we met, like collaborating and having fun doing that. And so and the spirituality was a big deal, it was huge. And his knowledge about it all, his knowledge of ancient civilizations, and man, and he'd been through some of the same kind of leadership programs that I've been through. So we met too at that point too, that we actually spent our money to enhance ourselves, to be better men, to be better people, to be better humans on this planet for ourselves and other people and the earth in general. And we went to the same type of leadership programs, love-based leadership programs, and so we connected there, and we connected also in Carpe Diem. We sucked the marrow out of life every single day and night of our lives, no doubt. And we've got a lot of stories, and that's why I really wanted him to help me on the book, and he said definitely he would. I said I'd change names and stuff, you know, no problem. But the stories were so incredible that they had to be written about, and then I wanted to have everybody else's point of view of the same story written in there too, especially his. Now his are written in the form of journals, and he wrote journals every day. So, and he told me and he showed me specific journals about me that he wrote for years about me, our antics, what we did, because we were together for every single day for over a year, and he wrote about what we did every single day for over a year. So I was in those journals, a lot of them, and he told me that, and it was for a specific reason. So I hope we can maybe save those. I hope and pray, you know, that some things that people are not going to understand are saved, and maybe somehow I can get them, because only I know what they are and why he has them, and just spiritual stuff, you know. You know, if somebody dies, you just put all their life in a dumpster. That must wake people up. Like, that must, right there, that realization, they're just gonna put your stuff in a dumpster, you know, according to what people you leave behind, what they think. And from what I'm finding out, you know, they're like blaming it on him when he had a heart attack. He couldn't help that. He had a heart attack. Oh, Drew just gave up. No, he didn't. He didn't give up. He texts me every day, you know. He wanted to go out west. He was headed out west. You know, he was gonna sell his house and he was gonna go out west. And he was sending me, you know, pictures of trees in California, like redwood trees, and you know, all the time, you know. So that was his goal. That was where his mind was. He was set on that, you know. And I thought that was awesome. That was going to be a good thing, you know. But he didn't give up. He didn't give up. Like, what the heck? Like, he was sitting by his pool, probably looking up at the stars, and then just became one with them. So, all right, I got to go. Cindy's calling. I love you guys. I'll continue later. Peace.